Okay, this is part 3 for day 20, your court report, not your capital report, your court report here. Just happened to see the attorney Downing for Manafort, and I won't say what they said. I was a little bit distant, and I don't want to really talk about that. I do know that he's trying to get rid of home confinement, and they have to meet a very high bond, which I think is about $12 million. But I do know one thing: the metadata of these attorneys' faces tells everything. This is not, there is no collusion here or no school play here whatsoever. They are trying to, Podestas are trying to push all their Russia sins on Manafort. As I said, right as soon as Downing first walked out of this building right here, the first day, I said, did Tony Podesta get immunity? I think Trump has to be able to inquire into that. Bob Mueller cannot be handing out immunity like candy. This reminds me so much of the McCabe case, where he handed out immunity like candy, with all the meeting with all the conspirators, no videotape, no notes, no sworn statements. Hey, all you guys, here's a couple of months to go through the emails that may be incriminating against you. You could decide to make them confidential or not. You know, as a matter of fact, there's a new WikiLeaks drop that just happened about an hour ago. That should be interesting. A couple of other interesting cases. I had it wrong, so I'll correct myself. Awan's are still on the 20th. Motley, the guy who was here in Springfield, Virginia, modifying these armored cars and overcharging up to the tune of $500,000 for the government. Is that related to CIA cars with Imran and all that? I can't believe he would be involved in armored cars. Although he does have a connection through the UAE to an armored car company for that prince, for that UAE emirate of the RAC, number 7, 7th emirate. So we'll see. I mean, it does kind of sound like, well, if I was representing a car company, I can't remember what it's called, Body Safe or Safe Armor or something like that. The word safe is in there somewhere. I could be selling them to diplomats here and bringing them over from overseas. It was a person working for the State Department, and that would be Hillary. So maybe there is a connection between Motley and that safe car company in UAE. We don't know yet. Excuse me. Also, Quinones is the case versus DynCorp, this planned Colombia, where DynCorp was spraying areas to get rid of the cocaine. Now, some say they were spraying areas to kill people so that they could take over land from farmers as they got sick with Zika and other things, but that's only the most cynical among us would say something like that DynCorp would do something like that. DynCorp would never even do that, in even a wink in their name. So that's really the report today. I'm going to go check out on service now, see how we're doing on that. A lot of money, excuse me, that I put into that. So let's hope that goes well. Got a little bit of a cold from the rain, but I felt it was more important to bring you the facts than it was for me to, brave the rain. And I did drink my orange juice. Thanks. Hey, is that Rayo? Ario? No, it's not Ario.